My name is Lori Holton. I grew up in New York State. I grew up with having everybody around and lots of support. So when I moved to North Carolina, it was kind of a rough start to not know anybody, I grew up with having everybody around and lots of support. So that was kind of lonely. Initially, I just came to Hope. I came to the services every week. And of course, they talk a lot about, serving others and getting more involved because it is a large church. So it's actually my son. He initially said, hey, I want to serve. Let's go see what we can do. And we found our way to Kid City. My favorite thing about serving in Kid City is to see the faith that these young girls already have. Just how they profess it and acknowledge it and just are growing in Christ. And for me to be able to share that with them and lead them in that journey. So at the beginning of the year, probably around February, my doctor called and said that a test came back abnormal. I did find out that I had cervical cancer. When I was given that diagnosis, it was shocking. You never expect it to happen to you. And so to hear the words cancer, I don't even think I could say it at that time. You wrestle with so many different feelings. I really didn't know what the outcome was going to be, and I didn't know who to reach out to or what to do. Yeah, you think I want to keep living. There's so much more I want to see my kids do, and I don't know what the future brings. I was serving in Kid City at the time, and I really didn't know whether to share my story with these young girls or not. And so I had reached out to the parents and told them and asked for permission to tell the girls my story, and they all agreed. And so that was really scary actually to share this story with them because I didn't want to scare them, I didn't want to frighten them. But the moment that I shared, they lifted me up in prayer, they lifted me up by telling me how much they loved me and how confident they were that God had me, and their faith was so strong they believed that I was going to be okay and that God was going to heal me, and there was no doubt in their minds. Every week they would check in with me. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Is it gone? Is the cancer gone yet? They would pray for me during, and I was used to praying for them, and every single one of them would say, we want to pray for you. What a powerful testament to me that these young girls, they had a faith so strong. I was like, how can I not feel the same thing and believe it too? I just found out a few weeks ago I had a scan and that I am cancer-free now. I was able to share my story with the girls, and I had said, I have some news for you. And of course they were all excited because they thought they knew what it was. And the moment that I told them, they jumped on me and were hugging me, and it was just an incredible moment to be able to say to them, you're right, you were right all along, God healed me. I shared my story with them in the hopes that it will help all of them someday through any struggles that they may have, that they can reach out to God and know that He'll be there and that He's in control. I just wanted to make sure that they knew whenever you're scared, trust in that faith, trust in God, and I hope that they can carry that with them throughout the rest of their lives. I've just grown so much in my faith. I think there's a strength, an inner strength to me that I didn't have before. The confidence that I have now is a lot different than when I first started this journey. And I have such a peace about life now. Whatever God's plan is, I will be able to accept it.